Okay, so we are back in the Silverleaf community here in Newbrook. This is a Toll Brothers community. I'm excited to show you guys the Barnwell. This home is fantastic. Same things that you may have seen in previous videos. You have a bunch of amenities, pickleball, tennis, your minutes from the beach, shopping, dining, everything you would want in a community is here. Now, if you're considering relocating into Northeast Florida, I help families just like you from YouTube successfully relocate here. I'd love the opportunity just to speak with you, maybe 10 minutes, to see how my expertise can help you successfully get your home for the best possible price. Here's my information, reach out to me, and let's go ahead and hop into the video. All right, y'all, we are here at Newbrook at Silverleaf in St. Augustine, Florida. This is a Toll Brothers community sitting right inside the Silverleaf master plan here in St. Johns County. Today, we're gonna walk through the Barnwell Elite model. This is a 1.5 story home, and I wanna show you everything. You have the 3-car garage here. We're gonna look at every room, every space, and every feature. That way you know exactly what's inside before you even step into the sales office. And if you want even more information, you can always reach out to me. I'd be happy to email you the floor plan. Let's take a look inside. So right when you walk in, you get that first impression moment that Toll Brothers does really well. The foyer opens up and immediately draws your eyes straight into that back great room. Here on the right side, we have the first secondary bedrooms. Now, I really love this room for guests. Your guests have their own wing away from the primary suite on the other side of the home. It's private. You have a full bathroom nearby. Closet space is pretty decent if you have family visiting from out of state. Trust me, when you live in Florida, your out of state family is definitely going to visit. I think this setup would work very, very well for people coming into town. Right off of that room here, this is where you're going to find that private full bathroom I mentioned. So you have the shower with the tile going all the way up to the ceiling. You have that little window letting in some good natural light. You can upgrade this to have an actual tub in here, so keep that in mind as well. But again, just nice and separated from the main living areas. I love that it's right off of the foyer. Now, making our way down into more of the home, here you're going to find that we have 2 different openings. I'm going to start right here, and then we're going to work our way back. We're also going to come up these stairs here closer to the end of the video. So you have your drop zone right over here. Decent amount of storage space if that's something you want to have. And as you can see, you do have the soft close all throughout. So that's very convenient. Directly behind me here is actually going to be that 3-car garage we talked about. Walking in here, you can see right away, this is where your 2 cars would go. That's where that 3rd one is. And then I just want to show you there's no like extra space back there. So that works out really well. This is probably going to be your main entry point if you typically park your car in the garage. Right out of there, we have our laundry room. Great size in here. The video's not doing it justice. I'm telling you, it's going to look bigger in person, but a good amount of space. This storage is always convenient to have. And you, of course, do have the soft close on these as well. You do have your sink. Really nice. Now, right off of this room here, we do have the other bedroom. Heading towards this bedroom, we do have some more storage space. This is directly under the stairs. If you're moving from up north, this is going to be convenient. Florida doesn't have basements, so if you need more space for storage, that's really good. Now here we have the downstairs bathroom. This one's showcasing it with the tub. Again, if the other room doesn't work for guests, then this wing of the home might be your best bet. And then here we have that pretty sizable bedroom. You could always use this wing of the house for people who are visiting, and then that other room at the front maybe could be like a home office, whatever works better for you. And then the closet space, I'd say it's pretty decent for a secondary bedroom. Not a whole lot of upgrades you would want to make in that. And then we are actually going to make our way back up these stairs here shortly. I wanted to show you this flex space. So right off the foyer, you have your flex room. This is probably one of my favorite features in this floor plan because it's pretty flexible. This can be a home office. You can convert it into like a formal dining room, a playroom. Having these windows here let in quite a bit of natural light. If you work from home, like I said, this could be a really good home office. Something I would like to point out, because you really could convert this into a bedroom also. So right here on the right side, you could turn this into a little closet and just cover that up. And if it's a closet, then it would be considered a bedroom. So keep that in mind. That's definitely an option. Soft close if you decide to kind of have this sort of storage space here. Not bad at all. Now we're hopping into my favorite part of the home. You have this very spacious great room, 24 by 18. You have the 10-foot ceilings with that extra 8 inches on the tray ceiling. The ceiling height combined with just the size of this room is what really separates this from what you see in most production builders at this price point. And as you can see, from here you have the kitchen on the left, casual dining right behind that. Then you have that lanai that's straight behind me. You get that indoor-outdoor living feel. This is the heart of the home, and Toll Brothers really designed it to actually feel like it. I want to also point out that fireplace location. If you're building from the ground up, you can add that feature right over there. So here we have the kitchen. You have that large center island, serves as kind of like a breakfast bar. Here on the right side, you can get like a little mini microwave here. And then just to show you kind of the space you're working with, we do have the soft close. This could be like a good little coffee station. You have the double oven combo, which is really cool. And then directly behind me, you have this little extended part here on the island. Really beautiful. I'm loving the kind of white on black look. Great amount of space here. And then you do have the gas burners with the ventilation system above. This is featuring a 6 burner. Now, this is really hard for me to reach. If this is your upgrade, I'm 5'6", I was not able to get that. And then I just want to show you the soft close on there as well. Now, here is the pantry. Unfortunately, it's locked, but it is a very sizable walk-in. You can kind of see it through the glass door here. And then behind me, we're going to make our way over to sort of the casual dining space. I really love just the open floor plan of this because I really just appreciate feeling really connected to the rest of the family. If I want to enjoy a meal, I don't want to sit in a formal dining room. I want to still just be connected. You have all these windows here letting in so much natural light, so the space is just gorgeous. It really gives you that sense of just togetherness. I think they did a really good job with this model. Now, if this home is checking some boxes for you, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you figure out if living out here makes sense for you. Now, completely on the opposite side of the home, we have your primary bedroom. Look at how beautiful this is. I just love how much natural light you're getting. You have these 2 windows here that lets in light from this angle, and then directly behind me, you have the bigger windows that allow you to see into that backyard, also letting in so much natural light. Now, what's cool about these windows too is you never really have to worry. If you have people outside in your backyard, you can't really see on the inside of the home because of the way the windows are made. You can get this tray ceiling if you want that extra 8-inch height in here. Now, every good bedroom has a really nice bathroom. So here's just where that toilet will be. And then here is the rest of your bathroom. You have this nice little linen spot. Toll Brothers did a really good job in here. Everything just feels like it has its own dedicated space. Directly from where I'm standing, you have your dual vanities. They are combined, but still, I think it works. You have this beautiful soaking tub with that massive window, just letting in so much natural light. And then, of course, you have your luxe shower here, nice and in the corner, with the overhead shower coming down and the gooseneck shower head. I really appreciate this. I love the tile work. I think they did a good job. This, of course, you can kind of change around if you don't like the finishes, so keep that in mind. Yeah, if you're an empty nester buyer who's downsizing from a larger home, this primary suite, it just feels anything but downsized to me. Walking into the walk-in closet, let me know your honest thoughts on this closet here in the comment section. This is probably one of the few times where I would support using Toll Brothers to upgrade the storage option in this closet, because I feel like they did such a good job with how this is set up. It doesn't feel overwhelming, and the flow of it just works very well. Fellas, make sure you send this video over to your wives. I want to know what everybody thinks about this closet. I think it is working quite nicely, but of course you can always, as a standard, not have the storage options and kind of DIY it yourself. Now, if you like this home, but you're not sure that this might be the right community, or you want to see what else is out there at this price point, that's exactly what I do. I work across every builder and every community in Northeast Florida. Here's what you got to understand about the on-site agent in the sales office. They're paid by the builder. Their job is to protect the builder's numbers, not yours. They're not going to tell you what upgrades are overpriced, what lots to avoid, or if a competing community down the road is a better fit for your budget. That's just not their job. That's what I do. That's my job. And having me as your buyer's agent, it costs you nothing. The builder will pay me directly, so same price, but you actually get somebody who's working for you. Reach out to me if you are considering making this move. Okay, here on the second floor is your loft, almost 20 feet wide by 16 feet deep. This is a flex space that truly just has no wrong answer. I mean, it is beautiful up here. It is separate and quiet. You have a lot of windows letting in so much natural light. This can be very easily a theater room. It can be an extra guest room. Maybe you have kids who are in college and they want to come visit. This is a perfect space for them because it's nice and separated. I mean, there's just, the options are limitless up here. You have the HVAC for the upstairs portion of the home right here. And then you, of course, will have the additional bedroom plus the other bathroom. Now, what's nice about these bathrooms is having that shower and tub combination. I mean, just all of this alone is going to add, in case you buy this home and you want to resell it, I mean, the value is just going to hold very, very well. And then here's just that bedroom, big window, a lot of light. And then as you can see just from here, you do also have that walk-in closet. So a lot of options. I mean, you could also just make this the perfect guest wing of the home. I know I feel like I've said that multiple times. There's just so many different options in this property to allow you to do that sort of thing. So if you have guests who are staying with you for an extended time, this entire loft could just be dedicated to the guest wing of the house, while the rest of the family is all downstairs. I currently have a 2-year-old daughter, but I could totally see this being a teenage space if they want to have their own area. You know, like the options are just unlimited. So really cool. Now we're going to head out to your backyard. And what's really amazing about this community and what you're able to do back here, the backyards are pretty significant with your upgrade options. And if you're moving from up north where it's typically cold, you're going to be pretty shocked by the indoor-outdoor living that you can get. Now you do have these pocket doors here, so that means they slide all the way down. And once you step inside, I mean, you can get this nice and screened in. That way you can leave those pocket doors open, but you have this really beautiful lanai covering the main area of your backyard. And it's important to note, beyond the lanai, everything we're looking at here is going to be an upgrade. So I just wanted to really showcase what is possible here. You can get a pool, you can get the turf, you can get the, you know, the bar set up there that you can see. You will always have some space there for your pets in case they need to go. It's just a really amazing options that you have. Now this is the Barnwell Elite at Newbrook in Silverleaf. What I really want to talk about before we end is the community, because that's what's going to stand out beyond just the home. You're in St. Johns County, one of the top rated school districts in the entire state of Florida. You have access to all of Silverleaf's resort style amenities, the clubhouse, multiple pools, splash parks, pickleball courts, tennis courts, that sort of thing. And then you have no CDD fees here, which is pretty significant. That's money back in your pocket every year. Stay tuned until the end of the video. I want to show you another home in this community. I think you're really going to like it. And subscribe if you want to see more Toll Brothers communities. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. It'll really encourage me to continue to make these videos for you. I don't want you to miss out on any of the home tours we feature. And if you're looking to relocate into Northeast Florida, you're considering living in the Newbrook community, reach out to me. I've already helped some families get more information on this beautiful community. I would love the opportunity to share with you how I can help you successfully move here. Y'all, I chose these 2 videos because they go hand in hand with some more homes in this community and some other homes you can build by Toll Brothers in other communities. Watch one of these. God bless you, and I will see you in the next one.